Sunsets low behind the pines, your hand in mine, no need for signs. Remember that porch where we first met? Old rocking chairs and sunset sweat. I'd cross those rivers, face the storms, just to keep you safe, keep you warm. No mountain high, no valley low could stop the way my heart beats. So I'd do it all for you till stars fall down. Hold your dreams tight when the world's spinning round. Through the sweat and tears, through joy and pain, I'll stand by your side until the end of days. Morning breaks with coffee steam, your laugh like a sweet river stream. Every mile on this winding road is a story we'll carry, a love to hold. No mountain high, no valley low could stop the way my heart beats. So I'd do it all for you till stars fall down. Hold your dreams tight when the world's spinning round. Through the sweat and tears, through joy and pain, I'll stand by your side until the end of days. When the nights get cold and hard to bear, I'll be the fire, I'll be your air. No matter what the future sends, my love's a road that never ends. I'd do it all for you till stars fall down. Hold your dreams tight when the world's spinning round. Through the sweat and tears, through joy and pain, I'll stand by your side until the end of days. Till the last step's taken, I'm right here doing it all for you. Year after year. Under a cracked street light where neon flickers low, I found a worn out photograph in the pouring city rain. Broken windows frame the night, graffiti tells the fight. But through this quiet ruin, there's a calm inside my brain. Concrete waterfalls and tangled wire vines. We walk these hollow streets where hope refuses to die. Your hand still fits inside mine like the old familiar rhyme. Even where the world fell down, you're my reason why. Between the boarded shops and shattered dreams, there's a stubborn light that's burning like wildflowers through the cracks. In broken cities where every step might be your last, the skyline's cracked, but your smile's what I choose in this worn-out world. I'm still choosing you. Though the rooftops crumble and the fences fall, you're the heart in this city, the one thing holding it all. The road was long, the night was cold. Truck lights fading, stories told. We packed our dreams in battered bags, chasing sunsets, no looking back. Dusty boots on cracked highway lines. Every mile your hand in mine, but love's not free on this winding path. Every turn reveals the aftermath. It's the price we paid for all we lost. Heartbeats counting miles across. Road signs fading, skies turning cold. What love cost us on the long way home. Dawn broke over cornfield gold, whispers of stories never told. Laughter drowned in midnight rain, holding on through the strain. Every quiet moment filled with doubt, wondering if we'll find our way out. It's the price we paid for all we lost. Heartbeats counting miles across. Road signs fading, skies turning cold. What love cost us on the long way home. Remember fields where we used to run. Now the fields are empty and so is the sun. Promises written in the rear view glass, hoping someday pain won't last. It's the price we paid for all we lost. Heartbeats counting miles across. Road signs fading, skies turning cold. What love cost us on the long way home. Miles behind, heart still roam, learning what it costs to find a home. walls don't talk, but they still hold on to the two of us frozen in the doorway. Quiet's got its weight, heavier than stone, but somehow we're standing, though it's breaking us down. We tore apart the pictures, left the frames on the floor, said too much in silence, but we still locked the door. Your eyes told stories that your mouth never spoke. We broke the glass but didn't let the pieces go. There's a pile of words we refuse to say, in a house filled up with the spaces that we made. We broke but we stayed in the stillness that screams, caught in the crossfire of shattered dreams, holding on tight to the cracks in between. Love's not a shout, sometimes it's a quiet machine. Still here in the quiet room, where nothing moves but the pain. We broke but we stayed, and it's tearing at the seams. The coffee's gone cold on the kitchen table, two mugs, but neither one able to feel the silence hanging thick like rain, broken but breathing through all the strain. Words cut sharp, but silence can bleed. Still we're tied up to the things that we need. It's late September, porch light flickers low. I hear your name carried where the cold winds blow. Every barroom song plays our line again. My worn out boots tap to a lonesome refrain. That rusty old fiddle cries, spelling out your name. Like a tattoo I can't wash, etched deep in the pain. Thought moving on was simple, thought nights would turn to dawn. But your voice cuts through the silence, breaking me in two. And your name's in every song, pouring like rain. Even if it hurts, I can't hide the pain. Songs on the radio, strangers sing along, carrying the weight of you in every song. Flickering neon signs spell of stories told of a love so wild, now just feeling cold. The jukebox knows the nights I've spent alone, playing memories that won't leave me whole. I tried to change the channel, tried to let you go, but like a worn out verse, you keep stealing the show. And your name's in every song, pouring like rain. Even if it hurts, I can't hide the pain. Songs on the radio, strangers sing along, carrying the weight of you in every song. Like ink stains on my heartstrings, it's hard to pull away. This melody keeps holding on, even when I pray. Your name's in every song, pouring like rain. Even if it hurts, I can't hide the pain. Songs on the radio, strangers sing along, carrying the weight of you in every song. So I'll keep walking down these roads of memory, with your name in every song, haunting me. Another restless morning breaks, the city hums and talks, but my heart's a quiet storm, still stuck inside those blocks. Years roll down like gravel roads, rough under worn out shoes. I kept my hands upon the wheel through every bruise and bruise. Neighbors heard the music fade, but I tuned into my soul, finding peace inside the noise, making broken things whole. Though the days get loud and the nights get wild, I'm holding on through memories stacked on shelves. I carry all my yesterdays, but I'm learning how to help. The scars beneath my skin tell tales of winds and rain, but every storm just made me strong, footing firm again. Though the days get loud and the nights get wild, I'm holding on through every mile. I'm still standing loud, louder than the city sounds, shouting out my story in the silence that surrounds. The noise can't drown the fire or steal what's left behind. After all this time, I'm holding on, still holding on. Maybe one day the quiet wins, but for now I claim my space. Between the noise and what I lost, I find my steady grace. I'm still standing loud, louder than the city sounds, shouting out my story in the silence that surrounds. The noise can't drown the fire or steal what's left behind. After all this time, I'm holding on, still holding on. After all this time, yeah, I'm holding on. Just caught the train out of our old town, where streets were cracked and hopes ran down, holding hands beneath that tired neon sign. We didn't know then what we'd find. You wore your heart like worn out boots, stumbling through these silent routes. Every step on uneven ground was a love that we somehow found. And the city lights flickered hard, but your smile was my guard. Through the alleys where dreams were thin, we fought the noise to let love in. Loving you was the bravest thing in broken cities, through everything. When the world was cold and full of doubt, we made our own sky. When the stars burned out, dirty sidewalks and worn front steps, stories told in the cracks and cracks. You held me close, said we'd survive in the mess. We came alive, and the night air smelled like rain, washing clean all our pain, while the skyline cracked into my heart, kept beating true for you. Loving you was the bravest thing in broken cities, through just caught the train out of our old town, where loving you wore the bravest crown. Battered nails and faded paint, the house don't feel like home. Broken vows lie in the floorboard, secrets left alone. Sundown hasn't touched this place, but the light is growing thin. Your silence fills the empty room, louder than where we've been. Paper trails of promises scattered by the wind. I'm picking up the pieces, but they don't fit again. Every word you left unspoken stacks up like a wall. The quiet's more than just a pause, it's the hardest fall. Cracks in our walls, painting stories we can't undo, built from broken promises that we both once knew. When silence screams louder than the words we can't say, we're just buildings falling apart, day after day. Coffee cups with fingerprints faded like your touch. Remember when the morning felt like it could mean so much. Now the clock keeps ticking, but the moments freeze in place. I'm chasing shadows of a love I can't replace. The space between us stretches wider every night. Still I search for comfort in the absence of your light. Cracks in our walls, painting stories we can't undo, built from broken promises that we both once knew. When silence screams louder than the words we can't say, we're just buildings falling apart, day after day. Maybe time will heal these fractures deep inside, or maybe some houses just aren't meant to survive. But here we are, standing on the edge alone, hoping for a sign that this house can be home. Cracks in our walls, painting stories we can't undo, built from broken promises that we both once knew. When silence screams louder than the words we can't say, we're just buildings falling apart, day after day. Battered nails and faded paint, the dust begins to fall. Maybe from these broken pieces we can build it all. Porch lights dim and flickering, old boots by the door worn thin, coffee pots with rings of mornings we've held on through thick and thin. Bills piled up on the kitchen table, savings long gone with last year's rain. The truck won't start, the heater's failing, but you're still here under this plane. A cracked photograph in a dusty frame, kids grown up and flown away, but our story's been not broken in this small town where we stay. Not much left in the bank but time and dreams we traded for worn out signs. Yet your hand still finds mine in the night, holding tight, refusing to fight. We're broke but somehow standing, like the fence posts weathered and full of rust, hearts patched up with stubborn pride, laughing through the tears and the dust. Not gold nor silver or neon lights, just a love that won't quit the fight. Faded threads and stubborn hearts. We broke but we stayed somehow. Old records spin in the background, cracks in the vinyl like our past growing thin. Your smile hides tired lines and stories of battles lost and days we'd win. We've walked miles on cracked puddles, dreams worn down to a faint glow, but in your eyes there's a soft promise that even broken still grow. No silver spoons or grand designs, just a roof to keep out the night, and laughter spilling over chip mugs in a house that somehow we know. We're broke but somehow standing, like the fence posts weathered and full of rust, hearts patched up with stubborn pride, laughing through the tears and the dust. Not gold nor silver or neon lights, just a love that won't quit the fight. Faded threads and stubborn hearts. We broke but we stayed somehow. Maybe we'll never have it all, but there's beauty in what we've got. Between the cracks and worn out walls, our story's ink will never blot. We're broke but somehow standing, like the fence posts weathered and full of rust, hearts patched up with stubborn pride, laughing through the tears and the dust. Not gold nor silver or neon lights, just a love that won't quit the fight. Faded threads and stubborn hearts. We broke but we stayed somehow. Yeah, we broke but we stayed somehow. The porch light flickers on, the night hangs heavy still. I'm broken more than money, but hearts refuse to spill. Old trucks rusted out, but it's the only ride we own. Two tight hands gripping tight the worn out reins we've known. Bills piled high like promises we dared not make. We stare at breaking points, and yet we choose to face. Every dollar lost, every sleepless fight, feels like the weather's turned against our fading light. We're cracked but not falling, fills the air. Two faces drawn with tired lines, but a simple kind of care. The screen door slams, the nights grow colder than before. Yet in this broken home, we keep finding more. Every worn out shoe, every hopeful dawn is a reason to keep moving through the comfort's gone. We're cracked but not falling, standing right where we are, like a porch swing swaying slow beneath the stubborn stars. Broken pocket full and soul, holding on through the pain we broke, but stayed at our breaking point again. Some nights the silence sings louder than a storm, but we find steady in the mess where love keeps us warm. No fortune's gone, no easy road, just hands that don't let go. Together broken, stronger, facing all we don't yet know. We're cracked but not falling, standing right where we are, like a porch swing swaying slow beneath the stubborn stars. Broken pocket full and soul, holding on through the pain we broke, but stayed at our breaking point again. At the edge we're holding on, still breathing through the night. Broken maybe, but still here, and that's enough to find. The sun fades slow on that old back road, where laughter and secrets used to unfold. Dust kicks up from our hurried feet, a town's quiet watch where young hearts meet. We carved our names on the maple tree and promised forever, you and me. The radio played our favorite song. We thought those days would never be gone, but time slips by like a restless stream, and nothing here is as it seems. Between the goodbye and the forever, we were fire, wild and untamed, caught in the pages of the attic, where youth and memory are framed, holding on to a moment's tether before the world called our names. The diner corner where we used to meet, coffee cups and trembling feet, your hand in mine. lined our faces, but in my heart those places stay. The laughter, the tears, the stories shared in that attic where we dared. Between the goodbye and the forever, we were fire, wild and untamed, caught in the pages of the attic, where youth and memory are framed, holding on to a moment's tether before come back to that old place where time stood still in your embrace.
The morning spilled over the porch step, coffee cooling in the sun. I found your worn out jacket where you left it, still holding the scent of someone. We started like rivers finding their way through rocky turns and bends. I thought love would run away fast like the rain that never really ends. But here I am tracing footprints in the dust you never meant to leave, learning how to stay silent with the words we used to believe. There's a space between us, wide as the fields, empty as the nights you never healed. But the heart stubborn refuses to stray, clings to every crack where we went astray. When love won't pack its bags, won't say goodbye, it's the long roads we travel, the lows and the highs. It's learning to hold on without the flame, roots that tied us down, learning how to stay. Your laughter still shakes the curls of old oak trees outside my kitchen door, like a stubborn song you hum that I can't turn off, always asking for more. We dance around the silence, stepping lightly on cracked up floors. Love's a worn out lesson, waiting to be learned like never before. It's not a story ended, not a fight to win. It's the steady breath where the pain begins. I'm holding the pieces that we didn't throw away, learning how to stay even when love won't stray. When love won't pack its bags, won't say goodbye, it's the long roads we travel, when love won't pack its bags, won't say goodbye. It's the long roads we travel, the lows and the highs. It's learning to hold on without the flame, roots that tied us down, learning how to stay. The morning comes again, coffee, warmth, and empty space. And love's not leaving yet, it's slower now, but it's still in place. Rain had settled on the cracked front porch, old boots by the door like they never moved on. A faded picture leaning against the wall says some things break, but some don't fall. We tried to pack our feelings neat and tight, sent them out with the mail on that last cold night. Love stayed rooted like an old oak tree through the heart soul of what used to be. And hope wasn't silent, it filled up the street, louder than engines or boots beneath our feet. It knocked on my window, clear as a bell, telling me stories I already knew well. When the light won't turn away, it's gonna hang around like the smell of fresh earth after the rain comes down. You can't shove it off, can't put it to sleep when love's the river running way too deep and hope's beating loud like a cold train sound. When the light won't turn away, it ain't leaving this town. I saw your face in a neon glow in the quiet places only we know. No goodbyes in the rearview mirror shine, just a haunting tune we both keep in time. Hope's not a whisper but a full-throated shout, like old 10-gallon hats in the dust that won't rout. It sticks to your skin no matter how far, a compass pointing to where we are. When the light won't turn away, it's gonna hang around like the smell of fresh earth after the rain comes down. You can't shove it off, can't put it to sleep when love's the river running way too deep and hope's beating loud like a cold train sound. When the light won't turn away, it ain't leaving this town. Underneath the wide, restless sky, the story lives where the hearts reply. No closing chapters, no final scene, just the steady glow of what could have been. When the light won't turn away, it's gonna hang around like the smell of fresh earth after the rain comes down. You can't shove it off, can't put it to sleep when love's a river running way too deep and hope's beating loud like a cold train sound. When the light won't turn away, it ain't leaving this town. The rain falls soft, but some things stay.
love and hope that won't walk away. The night was heavy, pulling at my sleeve. Your name was like a locket I just couldn't leave. Footsteps fading down the old dirt road, but your memory held tight, a stubborn load. I packed my bags, decided it was done. The busted heart, the waiting, nowhere to run. The porch light dimmed, I kissed goodbye the past, but you hung around like the summer heat that lasts. Every street I walked, I saw your face in every crowd. The breeze carried your smell, and it said too loud. I told myself I'd find a way to break on through, but love got stubborn, and so did you. You're the tide that pulls me back when I sail away, the fire that won't burn out at the end of the day. Against the world, you won't slip out of you. When love refused to leave, it came back to you. Months rolled on, the calendar tore apart, trying to lock you down in a closed up heart. But sometimes the hardest battles aren't won or lost, they're the stories that teach us what love's really cost. I passed the old cafe where we used to meet. The seat by the window, still empty, bittersweet. I thought moving on was the brave and true, but love had plans, and it stuck like glue. You're the tide that pulls me back when I sail away, the fire that won't burn out at the end of the day. Against the world, you won't slip out of you. When love refused to leave, it came back to you. I fought the current, I fought the fight, but love doesn't always play what's right. It lingers on streets in every song, a stubborn truth where hearts belong. You're the tide that pulls me back when I sail away, the fire that won't burn out at the end of the day. Against the world, you won't slip out of you. When love refused to leave, it came back to you. The past never leaves, it's just waiting for you. When love refused to leave, it came back through. The road was rough and nights were cold in that old town. I had my dreams in pockets, but the world's weight kept dragging me down.
Sunrise and I'm chasing the dawn. Feet tired but I carry on. In the cafe's dusty corner I found a light that wouldn't fade. Faces worn like weathered stone. Stories told in every tone. But through the noise and through the pain I hear a steady pulsing flame. You say it's over, but my heart keeps playing on. Against the silence I'm singing this song. When the beat keeps breathing, even shadows run out of time. Every scar's a map, every tear's a sign. In the roar of the crowd, when hope's not silent, it's loud. That's when hearts don't quit, no they don't back down. Old bar stools and smoky air, stories hanging everywhere. I met a dreamer just like me, fighting not to bend to break free. Her smile was a secret told in fire, lighting sparks to raise us higher. Underneath that worn out sky we swore to never say goodbye. The night is long but the song's alive, and so are we with every drive. When the beat keeps breathing, even shadows run out of time. Every scar's a map, every tear's a sign. In the roar of the crowd, when hope's not silent, it's loud. That's when hearts don't quit, no they don't back down. Through hard miles and cold rain, through whispers of doubt and pain, there's a rhythm underneath it all, a promise that won't fall. When the beat keeps breathing, even shadows run out of time. Every scar's a map, every tear's a sign. In the roar of the crowd, when hope's not silent, it's loud. That's when hearts don't quit, no they don't back down. So we keep on moving with the fire inside. When the beat keeps breathing, we're alive.
We parked that old Ford by the river's bend. Sun sinking slow where the grass would bend. You laughed and said, let's not think about time. Under that vast sky, your hand found mine.
The fireflies lit up the summer air. Old tales spun between the cracks of care. Crickets joined in with their evening song. And somewhere in that night, where we belong, no words could match the glow we felt in that moment. Nothing to hide or melt, just two hearts writing pages inside. Just the crackling fire and the endless sky so bright. Your eyes told stories only I could read. Underneath the sky, planting future seeds. We didn't speak of what the dawn might bring. In that perfect pause, our souls took wing. Every laugh, every glance, a silent vow to live forever in the here and now. That's the night we stayed at forever's edge, where promises hung like stars on the ledge. The world stood still, but we moved on free. Found a place where time couldn't reach you or me. Years that roll like thunder down the pike still taste that night like sweet homemade rye. No matter where the road winds or bends, that night holds us close, never ends. That's the night we stayed at forever's edge, where promises hung like stars on the ledge. The world stood still, but we moved on free. Found a place where time couldn't reach you or me. So when the night falls and stars appear, I hear that song and you feel near. Forever's edge, where our hearts still play in the story that we made that day. Barefoot on these creaky floorboards, the silence loud enough to break the dawn. Coffee cups with chipped rims tell the tales of nights we stayed too long. The rent's past due, the bills pile high, but the pictures on the mantel don't lie. Two old whiskey bottles, a worn out vinyl song. We got nothing but the nights to hold on. We traded gold for worn out shoes, counted pennies, paid our dues. The fire's low, but still it burns. In every tear, a lesson learned. 2 tickets and a memory. We packed dreams in a cardboard box, broke as the wind, but tied in knots nobody marks. We're richer in the cracks and holes, found treasure in the love we stole. We broke, yeah, but we stayed. What love left behind won't fade. Your hand in mine on cheap linoleum floors, broken strings but hearts still score. The storm came fierce, the lights went dim, but we danced in the dark, just you and him. No velvet nights, no diamond rings, just the songs that the old barn sings. Rust on the gate, but not in us. We held on tight through every gust. 2 tickets and a memory. We packed dreams in a cardboard
said. Took a winding path down Old Mill Lane, where the river bends. I heard your name. Sunset painting gold in the rear view. Every turn spun my compass true. Dust on the boots, a tail in my eyes. Cross 1,000 fields beneath wide open skies. Corners and highways lost in the blue, but the map I held was marked by you. Raindrops hit the windshield like a steady drum, but a quiet voice inside wouldn't let me run. In every detour, a sign I couldn't ignore pulled me back to what I'm searching for. 'Cause every road, every mile, it's true, leads me back, right back to you. When the night gets loud and hope's all I found, your light's the beacon that sticks around. Old neon signs in a forgotten town. Lost dreams, but I never back down. Your laughter still rides the midnight air, like a hometown song playing everywhere. Though the highways wind and the skies get gray, your memory's a fire that won't fade away. Every mile marker's a step in this dance, leading me home with one last chance. 'Cause every road, every mile, it's true, leads me back, right back to you. When the night gets loud and hope's all I found, your light's the beacon that sticks around. Maybe it's the way you said my name, or the way the rain reminded me of the flame. No matter where I roam, no matter skies or seas, every compass needle points to peace. 'Cause every road, every mile, it's true, leads me back, right back to you. When the night gets loud and hope's all I found, your light's the beacon that sticks around. So I'll keep driving down this open view, with the maps in my heart that lead me to you. I see that worn out photograph, faded lines and all. Your eyes still catch my own like some old silent call. The rain beats on the window pane, remind me of the
past, how we were lost, tangled up, and stories meant to last. You said, hold on, I barely knew what that meant back then, but now I trace every scar that shaped us again. We're standing in the ruins where memories run deep, picking up the pieces that we swore we'd keep. But if we don't let go, we're just shadows on the floor, tangled knots we choose, keep us wanting more. In the aftermath of the fights and silent nights, love's a stubborn flame that won't turn out the lights. Your laugh still shakes the air like a summertime breeze, though the cold has found its way beneath these old trees. We wear the bruises, stories ink beneath our skin. Maybe love's not always losing, maybe it's where we begin. We're standing in the ruins where memories run deep, picking up the pieces that we swore we'd keep. But if we don't let go, we're just shadows on the floor, tangled knots we choose, keep us wanting more. In the aftermath of the fights and silent nights, love's a stubborn flame that won't turn out the lights. It's not about forgetting, it's the holding on that hurts. Lives interwoven tight like roots beneath the earth. Maybe there's a softer place where we both can breathe, still tangled but alive in every breath we leave. If we don't let go, we're just shadows on the floor, tangled knots we choose, keep us wanting more. In the aftermath of the fights and silent nights, love's a stubborn flame that won't turn out the light. I see that worn out photograph, fading but still true, tangled knots we choose, still me and you. Soft light filters through the kitchen window, morning slow and clear. Coffee steaming beside us, 2 cups tucked near. The quiet between 2 hearts starting to learn how the spaces stretch wider when love takes a turn. Found you in the crack of a worn-out front porch light. Your hands told the stories, your words never mine. We built something tender, slow like a river's flow, learning how to breathe in a love that could grow.
quiet talks in the kitchen, washing away old pain. It's not in the shouting or the grand displays, but in the small seconds that teach us to stay. The cracks in the curves, the spaces in between, we find a breath in each unspoken scene. Breath of us, steady now, no need to run away. Learning how to stay when the world turns gray. Roots sinking down in soil made of trust. Love that learned to breathe and learned how to stay just us. So here's to the mornings with no rush at all, when love isn't fighting but answering the call.